Hey guys, this is Kaizen here, and today I'm going to show you how to break bedrock on Minecraft 1.14. Just a quick disclaimer, this is not my design. I will put a video link to the guy I got this from in the description. But for now, here we are on the nether roof, and if you're wondering how you get up there, I'll put a link in the description to a video that shows you how to do just that. But for today, we're just focusing on this. So, first thing you want to do is mark the block that you want to destroy, the block of bedrock you want to destroy. So below this block right here is the block I want to destroy. Now it's important that you get this as a block where there's only one bedrock between the nether roof and the nether, because that way when I destroy it I will then be able to ladder up and get to the nether next time. So that's an important thing, and to figure that out, again, the link is in the description, you can watch that video. So the next thing to do is to place down two pistons. So we want one on that side of the block facing this way, and one on this side of the block facing that way. And once we've done that, we can actually get rid of this block. So it's just a marker for the early part of this tutorial. So the next thing to do, we want to place down 10 obsidian. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 like that. Now at this point, what we can do is place a lever on here and place an activator rail on here. Now, we're going to need some redstone repeaters, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 like that. So all of these need to be set to the maximum amount of ticks, so 4 ticks, by right-clicking them 3 times. It's important that you do that because you need to get the timing just right for this to work. And incidentally, please make sure you do bring some spare TNT minecarts with you, because on about a scale of 1 in 20, it doesn't work, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So you place your TNT minecart down there, and when we flick the lever, this is slowly going to send a signal to extend out this piston, and as it does so, this TNT minecart is going to explode. But of course, to ensure that this piston extends, make sure you place a block there. So that's the last sort of part of this, and now we just flick the lever, and we stand well back, and we see what happens. So yeah, about 1 in 20, this will not blow up, or it will either sort of blow up and destroy the piston, or just not work. But when it does work, what happens is you get this, a headless piston. Now, what's very important here is that you place a redstone block on top of this before going back over to here to turn this off. If you were to turn it off before placing the block there, this would update, and that would cause the piston to break, which is not what we want at all. So the next thing to do, once this is all turned off and ready to go, is to get rid of this little block here, get some of your redstone dust, and place it down like this. Now, another way to do that is simply to have the block there and place 2 redstone dust like this. Either way will work just fine. So now it's going to be this piston's turn to extend. So if we go over to our chest, like this, let's place down a minecart again on the activator rail, and everything is good to go for the second round. So we flip the lever, and again, that will time it to be just right, stand well back, and if it's worked, we get the same thing, a headless piston. So again, I'm going to place a block on top of there like that before we turn this off, to ensure that this doesn't update and break the piston. So when you've got the 2 headless pistons like this, that is step 1 of this tutorial done. So the next thing to do is a little bit of clearing out. You need to get rid of 4 of the obsidian here, just to give yourself a little bit of space for the next step. So a little bit of a pain, but it's not too bad if you have efficiency 5. So we get rid of those, we can get rid of the repeaters here behind them as well, like this. Now we can get rid of this block here, and we can place a redstone dust down like that. So you've got 3 dust down here. Now at this point we're going to need some pistons. So our first piston we're going to place in here like this, and it will of course extend up like that if you've done it correctly. To place the next one, we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up like that, and then mine out the blocks underneath, because what we're going to do is place a piston like that facing downwards. Now this next bit is a little bit tricky. What you need to do is shift and try and place a piston like that facing downwards. So it's not too bad, but it sometimes can be a little bit of a fiddly step. Alright, so the next thing, we're going to place a redstone block there like that, so that this extends, pushing this piston face down, and you've got something that looks like this. So now we can destroy this piston and this block, and everything else stays in place, and that is what you should have at the next step. Okay, for the next step you need 3 slime blocks. You need to place a block here like this, followed by 3 slime blocks going 1, 2, and 3 in that direction. You then need a sticky piston facing like this. So there's a 1 gap in between, the sticky piston facing this slime block here, which by clicking you will destroy. Now at this point you want to place down 4 solid blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. So I'm just having a look around here so you guys can see how this should be looking at this stage. So if you've done it correctly, this is what it will look like. Now the next bit is a little bit fiddly, and it's really important that you get this right because the ordering of this is everything. So you need to place a comparator, a repeater, comparator, repeater, like that, on just the normal settings. So 1 tick, the normal Redstone Minecraft Redstone repeater, I should say, setting. Now the next step, you want to go repeater, repeater, comparator, comparator, like that. We actually get rid of this little bit of stuff here, and we can place redstone down in a line like this. Grab ourselves a lever and place that down like that. So one more time, guys. Comparator, repeater, comparator, repeater. That's line 1. Then 2 repeaters and 2 comparators, all on their natural setting. And this is what it will look like. So that is the final stage, and the next bit is to actually complete the circuit. And by doing that, hopefully, we will get a hole in the bedrock. So guys, here is the moment of truth. We power this whole contraption, and that happens. Nothing too incredible at the moment, right? But now we remove these redstone blocks. Number 1, number 2, like that. And the final piece of the puzzle is to unpower this, at which point this piston here will come back, pushing all of this way. A little bit of magic happens here with these headless pistons, and if we get it right, we do get a hole in the bedrock. So fingers crossed, guys, here we go. Okay, so did it work? Let's find out. Yes, it did. There we go, guys. So I had a minecart elevator getting us up here. I will show you this. Let's have a little look here. We can destroy this now. So this is what I had before to get up here, which is why you see that little minecart elevator, and then that's how we were getting up. But now we no longer need that. We can just come up anytime we want. We have a hole in the bedrock. That is how we do it, guys. Minecraft 1.14, hole in the bedrock, and that's how you get to the nether roof. Of course, by doing that, you can then build all kinds of things like gold farms or transportation hubs, you know, very quick way of transporting yourself with nether portals and things like that. But this is the contraption, guys. This is how it works. And hopefully you guys found this video helpful, because I would say getting to nether roof is a pretty useful thing to do here in Minecraft 1.14. So just a quick little video today, guys, here on the Mindful server. If you're interested in following along, we're a bit like a Hermitcraft type of thing. You know, it's a YouTuber only server, and we're doing a lot on this server. So I've done a series so far. This is episode 6, and it's only been out for about 6 days. So this is a full-on series. There's a load of people on the server all doing similar great content, and if you guys want to check them out, they'll be down in the video description, and I highly recommend it. We have a very, very incredible community around us, and I'd love for you guys to be part of that. If you're new here to the channel, please do check it out. So guys, if you found this video helpful, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. It is greatly appreciated. But for now, that's all. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.